Hi, my name's Brenda. Welcome to my kitchen. I'm a classically trained chef that's absolutely in love with Asian ingredients. And through my travels and eating all over the world, I bring back things that I want to try to replicate here in my kitchen using Asian ingredients. So welcome, and today we're going to make beautiful pork shao mai, but with a twist. It's because my daughter Courtney's coming over and she's allergic to soy products and crustaceans, which I normally put in a traditional pork shao mai. Today I'm going to give it a Southeast Asian feel. I've got a pound of pork ground in here in my bowl, and I've added to it some ginger, freshly chopped, a little bit of green onion, cilantro, some garlic, freshly chopped, and some portobello mushrooms, finely diced. Seasoned it with a little sriracha and rice wine vinegar, salt and pepper. So the filling is really, really easy. I usually make tons and tons of filling, call up family and friends, tell them I've got a great bottle of wine, come on over, and then I put them to work. So we make tons and tons of these little purses, freeze them from raw, and then they can be steamed right from the freezer, which is awesome, because then you can have them any time of the day when you crave them because they're so good. So what you do is you take your filling that you've all mixed together, place it in your wonton skins. You can get wonton skins at any Asian market, and I try to find the thin ones because they're great to steam. Place them in the middle, your filling, and then just run a bead of water around the outside because that's going to help seal it. Around to go, and then we start forming a little purse. Bring up the sides, give it a little squeeze, give it a little waistline is what basically I usually tell my students, and then just give it a tap so that it sits nicely on the bottom, and keep on going till you make tons and tons and tons. Then what I do is I get my wok, I add some boiling water, and then I place all of my shao mai inside on a bed of lettuce so that they won't stick. Make sure that you don't put them really close together because they will stick together. Steam them for about 4 to 5 minutes until the meat is cooked through, and then serve, and you will not be able to eat just one. So those are my traditional pork shao mais that I made from when I was probably 18 years old. And I learned it from a wonderful family friend named Mrs. Sinky. And she would let me come over and watch her make them, but she never gave me the recipe. So years later, I would ask my husband, why won't Mrs. Sinky give me the recipe? And she would say to my husband, she's not ready. So I'm like, well, doesn't she know what I do for a living? I've been a chef for many years. I can do it. Mrs. Sinky, I can do it. And she finally, after maybe 20 years, gave me the recipe, said, come over. I made them with her and her husband. And then she gave me a list of all of the people I have to make shao mai for every 6 months. So that's why I wasn't ready. So when she finally thought I could do it for the whole family, she gave me her recipe, which was really awesome. So there's my story, and I haven't looked back since.